These scary videos come from the most frightening places in the world. Prepare yourself. A creepy dark road in India looks like the perfect place for a paranormal dashcam video, but not everything has to be a ghost encounter. I would gladly welcome an old-fashioned ghost sighting compared to what they've just caught on camera. Anyway, this still image taken at 29 seconds says it all. The jungle cat is fully outstretched and trying to make a meal of them. This looks like a well-practiced move that might have worked in the past. Oh yeah, and the person recording should have definitely alerted the moped instead of letting them blindly pass into harm's way. On May 26, 2019, a frightening sight was caught on a roof cam over the skies of South Australia. Forget about shooting stars. This meteorite has the force of a nuclear device and is far from something you'd ever wish on. The only thing that saved Australia was the high altitude. The strange light burnt up in the sky's atmosphere before it could reach them, but that's not what always happens. In 2013, a similar event happened over Russia and messed up 1,000 people out of nowhere. They are really lucky that wasn't the case on this night, especially considering this video was caught on camera over an Australian hospital. This video is super creepy because it's yet another thing beyond our control that can wipe us out at any given moment.
I have reset the alarm multiple times, but it's activating from different areas. As you can see, I'm a little spooked, so I've actually turned the lights on. The alarm repeatedly goes off. When I was coming in, that right there was moving a little bit.
Paranormal Security 9886 is the name of a YouTuber who works night shift patrolling an office complex that's so haunted, he's almost gotten used to the activity.
I've cleared everything. The radio right there was on. The chair moves all the freaking time. It's moving right now.
It seems like the ghost is walking around, setting off different zone alarms and throwing things.
The chair moves, alarms are going off, and this thing is moving. And like, absolutely don't.
He goes on to explain that the figure in this painting has been seen around the building by an old woman who used to reside here before it was converted into an office. The picture gives me weird vibes and could be haunted. This break room television reflects light from an open fridge, but is clearly turned off.
I mean, it's just bizarre things that go on here. And it's just really weird. And it just seems like the more I talk about it, like this going on here.
I mean, maybe he's holding the remote control or something, but that still doesn't explain all of the other bizarre paranormal activity caught on tape in this video. Like he says, the more he talks about the strange events, the more power he seems to give to whatever's causing it.
But that has been moving, that has moved. The chair, almost like somebody's sitting down, but like all you gotta really do is just go over there and like move the
Based on all this evidence caught on tape, I'd have to say this place is almost certainly haunted. Austin is nervous with anticipation over exploring the haunted Windsor Hotel in Georgia, a 24-hour paranormal investigation challenge that will leave all of them freaked out soon enough. A young person once fell down an elevator shaft in the early 1900s, and the place has been haunted ever since. Her ghost has been seen in hotel mirrors. Objects often move on their own. Austin isn't sure if he believes the paranormal rumors until weird things are caught on camera they've left running overnight. Keys and a wallet fall off the dresser while everyone is asleep. Both objects are planted securely on an even surface and have no reason to drop unless it was a ghost or a string. I don't see either, so I'm not sure what to think about this video at this point, but things are creepy so far. One of them wakes up and goes over to investigate the bizarre occurrence. What's caught on camera next is downright strange. As they are picking up the wallet and keys, a lamp clicks off. The noise sounds exactly like the button on their lamp.
You heard? Listen. You can literally hear the flip.
Something had to literally physically turn that off, bro.
So there's no doubt that a lamp turns on, but the question or not is if it's the one that's in front of them. If there were 4 beds in this room, then I feel like there would be a second lamp behind them off camera. Maybe they were turning that one off to make the clicking noise. Still, an overwhelming number of people agree this is paranormal. 682 to 15 as of the time of this video, and given the hotel's haunted history, I trust in what they saw and wouldn't be surprised if it was real. A paranormal investigation channel called Ghosts of Britain think they've met their match while exploring one of the scariest haunted places in their corner of the world. An abandoned house with an unsettling atmosphere and more creepy things in it than you can imagine. On the table, they find creepy pictures left behind by someone young. A family must have lived here. The drawing and the lone meat hook in the corner do not pair well. Somehow I doubt that it was used to hang plants. They lay down a motion detector next to a toy for whoever made the picture to play with.
We want to try and make sense out of this place. We want to know about its history.
It isn't long before someone takes them up on their creepy invitation, and that's when things get really scary even for a team of ghost hunters.
Brianna.
Bear's just gonna.
Did you see that? The bear was just pushed over. The bear was just pushed over. Do you know what? People are going to scream fake at this, you know?
They think no one will believe this ghost video is real, but I think it's possible. Their equipment reads out the word Brianna, and then the toy falls over like a paranormal entity trying to pick it up. If it was on a string, then the object should have fallen towards them, but it doesn't. It falls the opposite way. Perhaps the ghost of someone small is still trapped in this abandoned house, or at least that's what the evidence would suggest. Weird things are caught on the home security cam of a possible haunted bedroom. White lights are visible, ghost orbs to some, but probably bugs judging from the abundance of mosquito netting over the bed. Things get creepy when a transparent person appears at 1 minute and 28 seconds. 2 seconds later, the figure disappears under mysterious circumstances. Maybe the camera is messing up, but I don't think so. Glitch or not, the average person will still be able to recognize an outline of themselves. This person has no idea who this stranger was and fears they've had a creepy encounter with a ghost. Was this sighting real? It could be CGI, but you still have to wonder if this house is haunted by paranormal activity. Rob of Urban Ghosts Urban Exploration challenges himself to withstand 30 minutes of the paranormal without getting scared of this haunted place in the woods. Creepy things are soon caught on camera. Rob's paranormal worries are just starting to begin.
My camera battery was already half full before I even really did anything with it.
He's talking about how his fully charged battery is mysteriously half drained. When a woman's voice softly talks about taking lives, strange red lights flash in the corner when she speaks.
Hello?
He also has 2 potential ghost sightings outside while listening for more EVPs.
Sounds closer though.
First, this strange object disappears in the distance, followed by a possible ghost orb up close. Overall, I think Rob's findings are beyond creepy and probably real. ColtsFan210 posted the creepiest doorbell camera video ever on r/paranormal Reddit with one simple question. Why does this chair start rocking, he writes, adding that his brother gets quite scared when he turns around. I don't see anyone hiding behind the chair, but it's hard to tell because there's something in front of the chair and things look blurry. ColtsFan210 has no idea why the doorbell video is compressed and pixelated. It has never looked that way before or since, only this one time. Paranormal interference from a spirit in the chair could be one reason why. Okay, so there's this tech channel from Singapore called Computer Guys, and one of their videos is beyond creepy. Weird things are continuously caught on tape in one of the most unlikely places to ever become haunted, a bare, nondescript server room. No one is seen on 2 different security cams, and yet the door opens by itself. A ghost did it, they later say. I guess they were having technical problems shortly afterwards, because IT workers come into the room to run some programs and check wires. No sooner do they leave does the paranormal activity return. As the minutes pass, the laptop flips back open right before an IT worker walks in to check some things. Everything looks fine, nothing weird, and then things get scary in a paranormal way. A sighting of a ghost on the floor is caught on camera, which is then knocked over. Some paranormal investigators will tell you that electricity attracts the supernatural, so it makes sense that a ghost would haunt a high voltage server room if that were true. With that said, the whispering at the end does seem a little over the top to be real, and makes me wonder if this scary ghost sighting video is legitimate. I've got a challenge for you. Since you've made it this far, why not like this video and hit subscribe in the next 5 seconds? Because I upload 4 new scary videos every week. If you're curious about what I look like in real life, then go to my Instagram at DylanIsChillinYT and tap that follow button to find out. Number 1. A weird human-like creature stands motionless when caught on camera in the forest. It's not a person wearing red makeup because the arms are exceptionally thin. It could be a special effects prop. The red figure never moves, so I have trouble believing this creature sighting is real. If I'm wrong, then this video shows why the woods of Indonesia are one of the scariest places in the world. Having this thing stare at you in the forest would be beyond creepy. Having a ghost sighting in real life is too scary for most people to handle, and capturing a ghost on camera is even scarier.